So I didn't originally have a plan of making a New Year's Day video or definitely posting something on New Year's Eve, because everybody's doing it and they're definitely well more versed than I am. But just kind of around 11:52 on New Year's Eve, I just was kind of thinking about this last year. And I just wanted to get something out to you guys, especially, as an artist. It's been a tough year. And I know for a lot of people, just talking to them as 2022 was coming to an end, I didn't think 2022 would be this bad. I'd give a limb to go back to the problems of 2021. And for me personally, it wasn't the greatest year. It ended great. And we can get to that in a moment. But, I lost some friends this year. I, professionally had some ups and downs. And I kind of just was taking it all in as the clock was turning midnight. And I just want to kind of challenge you guys with a few things and these are kind of my list, so maybe you'll keep me accountable as we go into the Matrix Minute this year. But as an artist, or maybe you're just listening because, you're bored, stop comparing yourself to others. The thing about the phones and what you see on Instagram and TikTok, those people want you to see a perfect image. But you don't see their struggles. You don't see their fears. You don't see what they really look like when the pictures aren't photoshopped or cropped. But you go and you try to compare yourself to that person or that image. Or you just try to create an image that everything is great, you don't have any problems, nothing's hard. And then you beat yourself up, you doubt yourself, because you just can't compete with a fake image online. When I posted the Matrix Minute Season 5 intro, I got a message that said, why did it take you so long to come back? And I kind of explained why in some ways, but in other ways, I was kind of handicapped from moving forward. And that's because, I didn't want to be mocked by people. Just as many fans as you have, you might have people who are hoping that you fail. And what would they think of this? What would they think of, me coming back? What would they think about the content that I provide? And it kind of, just to be honest with you, it kind of hindered me for a while. And I would just be like, I should do this. I mean, and truth be told, I should have done the Matrix Minute Season 5 in January of 2022. But I was just so worried about what those who don't even matter would say. Babe Ruth has a great line, or he had a great line, that said that the loudest boos always come from the cheapest seats. The people who are rooting for you to fail, the ones that you're worried about, the ones that you're writing songs trying to prove something to, or you're trying to post and flex online to show them how great you are. Those are the people who never cared about you. Those are the people who are rooting for your failure regardless. Why do we care what they think? And it really took me over the last few months of just kind of saying, like, I don't really care about what those low budget people say. I'm going to fulfill my mission and my purpose. And they're going to hate me if I don't do it, and they're going to hate me if I do it. So I might as well fulfill my mission and my purpose. The other thing is, over the last couple of months, like, getting healthy has been a big priority for me. And not just going to the gym, and I've done that and I've lost weight, but mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. There's tons of resources out there, whether it be books, whether it be podcasts, that can really help you grow as a person. Just because your parents were a certain way or your grandparents were a certain way, or this is how it's always been, doesn't mean that today and this year can't be the year that you change, that you grow as a person. I've actually thought about starting a book club, but I'm like, how many artists want to actually be part of a book club just to give you guys more resources on how to better yourself? Because it's one thing to create art, and it's a one thing to perform, and it's a one thing to do interviews and to create content. But when the camera goes off and the microphone goes off, how are you as a person? Are you growing? Are you getting more in touch with your creator? For me, I'm a Christian, but whatever your blueprint says, follow it. Are you growing closer to your creator? Are you reading books? Are you gathering information? Are you learning new things? Are you staying healthy? Are you drinking too much booze? Are you, smoking too much pot? Are you wasting too much time on your phone, scrolling and swiping and all of that? And you're not really investing time in your own personal growth and your mental well-being. Because as an artist, man, surround yourself with creativity. If you got friends in your life, like how I talked about, like I was worried about what other people said. But you have friends in your life who they don't care what you do. Why are you hanging out with them? Why are you hoping to win their approval? That's going to cramp your creativity. But find creativity more than just being in the studio or being on the stage. Find creativity in a smile. For those who are aunts and uncles and parents, find creativity in the joy of your children or your family. Find creativity going for a walk, reading a new book, picking up a new hobby. Because you go, well, what does that got to do with being an artist? You would be surprised if you become passionate about something, how it will change your life, how it will change the way you view art, how it will change the way you view working with people. Honestly, here, I'm transparent. I've had a gym membership for 5 years. I didn't go for 4 of those years. Okay? And when I got on the gym and you go in there and you're the fattest person, or you're the most out of shape person, or you're the laziest person, or you're the most unexperienced person, and you get in there and you start wondering and you start worrying about all these people, what they're going to say about you, what do they think? And then you realize, like, they don't care. Some of those guys are just happy to see another person in there just trying to get on the right track, to live longer, to have a better life, to be more creative. Some of you guys, if you got off the couch, you stopped drinking so much, you stopped smoking too much or so much, and you got on a treadmill, you'd see what happened to your creativity. And I think one of the ones that is the next thing for me that I'm really focused on this year is to stop sweating the small things. When you're stressed out, you don't know if you're going to be able to continue, ask yourself, is this going to matter to me tomorrow or next week or next month? Or am I going to be kind of embarrassed by what has happened over the way I'm freaking out about something that's going to be irrelevant in a week or 2 weeks' time? I think for myself, even just in 2022, there were things that I thought were the end of the world. Oh my gosh, how am I going to make this? How am I going to do this? And then a week later, it's like, that's not even on my radar anymore. Give yourself the gift to just kind of exhale. Give yourself, that goes back to go on a walk, man. If you're getting stressed out, just go get on a walk, go get on a treadmill, do some weights, whatever you got to do to just kind of recenter yourself. And most importantly, with all of this, I think for 2023, the biggest goal that you should have is to surround yourself with people who love you, who celebrate you, who make you better, who make your heart full. When I told my mom, if you've been to an event or whatever, I like to joke around about my mom a lot. But it was back in November, and I said, I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna do the Matrix Minute. It's been 5 years. And she said, I'm rooting for you or whatever. And she said, I've always believed in you. I've always believed in whatever the next thing you do is, because I know that's going to be one of those things that's going to just kind of grab people. And it was very simple, but man, it meant the world to me that there was that vote of confidence from somebody who a lot of times has been very, why did you do this content? Challenges me and just gave me that support. For the person who puts a smile on your face, whether it be a significant other, whether it be a child, a best friend, dive into those people who you can build up and make their lives better, and they're going to in return make yours. We just don't give, we got to receive as well. And this is kind of some of the things I was thinking about as the clock was turning midnight on New Year's Eve. So let me say happy 2023 to you. I want to tell you, I think you're incredible. I want to tell you that I think that your best days are ahead of you. I want to tell you that no matter what we all went through in 2022, I love New Year's Day because it's just kind of a reset on the calendar. It's a reset on just even ourselves as we allow it, but we can make that happen every day. Every day we wake up, this can be our new year. This can be the year that we're going to accomplish things. So get ready for an exciting 2023. You are incredible. You are amazing. You are going to do great things this year. And until next time, let your dreams be bigger than your reality.